Just peeping the changes, they had to go, I'm making arrangements. Don't feel a love, don't want no entanglements. Now I got boundaries, that can't sustain me, I got them brainless. Like what she gon' do? Karma that paid, I'm feeling brand new. Been had the power, but couldn't see it through. They better tame her, cause she on the loose right now. What's up, y'all? We back again with another Talks with 2 episode, man. We live, season 2. We already jumping off crazy. We got so many crazy episodes. A lot of amazing guests coming on the platform, man. But today I got a very special guest. I got Mikey Black on the podcast, man. How you doing today?
Yeah. What's up with it? So, what's up
Say
with
no more, say no more. So yeah, we got to
know.
go, gotta go ahead and get
All
this.
the way.
Yeah, this is overdue.
Overdue.
So
Now we here.
So tell us about yourself.
Well, first of all, I'm Mikey Black, a.k.a. M. Dada, a.k.a. Who Hotta. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call me. But my rap name is Mikey Black. I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, East Side. I'm a middle child. You know what I'm saying? Got a brother, got a sister. You know, I moved to Nashville, Tennessee. Like I'm gonna say probably about 12 years ago.
Yeah, so you've been here for a while.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So start off by telling us a little bit about where you from originally before you hit Nashville.
Okay, well, you know, I'm from, like I said, I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, / 3 Rivers, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? That's really like an area. I was born in 3 Rivers, Michigan. That's a little town outside of Kalamazoo, Michigan. And I was raised out in Kalamazoo, Michigan on the east side. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, pretty good growing up, you know, average stuff kids do, you know what I'm saying, outside, kicking it, hanging out, you know.
Right.
I know a lot of people. A lot of people know my family. You know what I'm saying? I got a big family out there, so, you know, a lot of people know me from my family and everything, from the roots.
Yeah.
Of how we, you know what I'm saying, did up there and everything.
So how is the music scene there where you grew up?
It's popping. It's popping. The music scene popping, but it's, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan. That's southwest Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, Michigan is more northern. It's more up north Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So, but the music migrate down, you know what I'm saying, through the whole Michigan. So, but yeah, you know, Michigan scene, around the time I was doing it, it wasn't as popping as it is today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
as much exposure going to Michigan now, it wasn't that then. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there doing it like that. So I was just moving around, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Michigan is pretty much in the middle of certain states like Indiana, Chicago, Milwaukee, you know. And when I started moving around, like I was connecting in other cities, other states. And people in my city really wasn't doing that. They was just migrating in Michigan and stuff like that around the time I was doing that. So,
Yeah, so you spread it out.
yeah.
Okay. So let's get into it. You mentioned, you know, surviving what others only talk about. So can you elaborate on that a little bit?
As far as that goes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put a lot of things that I went through in my songs. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't put exactly what I went through in my songs. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got to make it a movie, so you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what I do with my music. I just put certain things in it. So when I say like I've been through certain things that people haven't, you know what I'm saying? It's like certain things you think is like all like natural. You think you're going through natural, but this ain't how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of us that grew up in that type of environment don't know that that's pretty much like trauma. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know that we have trauma from these situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
when you talk about environments, what kind of environments are you talking about that led to that trauma? What was the environment like?
I'm gonna say hoods. You know what I'm saying? Like ghettos. You know what I'm saying? Hoods, what we call ghettos. Hoods, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in that. You know, I grew up in that. I don't feel like poverty is something that we should glorify. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I grew up in, like in poverty. You know what I'm saying? That's what I seen. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that I seen that some people would have seen and couldn't handle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people have a lot of trauma on them, but they don't know that it's trauma because they just wiped it off. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But it's something that's really in you, that's stuck in you, that you've seen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what point in your life, we could say age, we could say a significant time, did you realize that that was trauma for you?
I'm gonna say when I was I'm gonna say when I moved here. When I moved to Nashville, I was like around 23 when I moved to Nashville, and you know what I'm saying, just being in a different environment, and you know, so I thought, me personally, I didn't think that it was gonna, you know what I'm saying, build me like how it built me now, but I knew it was gonna change me, you know what I'm saying, and from certain things of me coming from, me doing, I didn't do around here. And you know, like it'd be certain situations that, you know what I'm saying, you uncomfortable in when you in your area to when you out your area, you more comfortable when you in that situation because you know that like there's nothing really connected to you to that situation like that.
So do you feel, so you saying you felt more comfortable here like in Nashville than just being back home?
Yeah. Like around that time, that's pretty much was like showing me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm changing, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
So how did that impact the way that you process pain or stress mentally?
I ain't gonna say it impacted it, but it kind of like, you know what I'm saying, it leveled it. It leveled it because it was like, I still was going through pain even when I wasn't there. Like the pain was there, and it's like, it, you know what I'm saying, it followed me. So, excuse me, I just had to pretty much level it, you know what I'm saying, in my life to the point where I wouldn't let it bother me or nothing like that. I just got to keep moving on, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So how do you unpack the pain that's been sitting for years or for long periods of time? Like, what do you do?
I mean, put it on the forefront. Know that this is what's hurting you, what's bringing you pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much bring it to the forefront of your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, like, talk about it with nobody, but just know that this is what brings you pain. I mean, I know a lot of people keep pain bottled up. Sometimes. And it's always good to get it out, but some people can't let it out. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't get their mind to the point where they could just let it out like that. So they bottle it up and do it another way, but it's still, you know, and you building up. So, I mean, I pretty much put all my pain and everything on the forefront. I face it. You know what I'm saying? And look at it, and I use it as motivation. I use it as something to strive off of, get bigger off it, think bigger off it, you know? Yeah.
So, as a man, were you ever taught how to process your emotions, or were you taught to just push through?
No. I was never taught to process my emotions. I was never, like, nobody never talked to me and told me, like, okay, yeah, you can just talk to me, or you can just do it this way or do it that way. Like, I never had nobody talk to me like that. If I was going through some struggles or something like that, like, and I wanted advice from somebody, like, people will give you advice, but it's not always good advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you will take that advice and think that okay, yeah, this is good for you, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? And I was in a lot of those situations.
So being misled.
Yeah.
So how did you navigate or get to a point where you found out that you were being misled? Like, did you act on some of the advice that other people had, gave you? Or was it just like you in your mind knowing it ain't right?
That's basically what happened. I pretty much act before I was thinking.
Yeah.
When I act on it and, you know, like certain repercussions come out of you acting on things. And when I act on it, like, you know, the repercussions came, and that's when you realize, like, okay, yeah, this probably wasn't the right thing to do. Or, you know
Yeah. Okay. So, what does strength mean to you now, mentally and emotionally?
Strength mean everything. Cause you know what I'm saying? I consider myself a strong person because of the trials, tribulations in life that I went through. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully grown now. So
Right.
it's like to the point where when you fully grown, you know when I'm a, oh, let me go ahead and fix that.
Hey, nah, you can.
But
Hey,
you
we ain't
know when
bleeping it out.
somebody is leading you the wrong way or when somebody is leading you the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You learn from your mistakes and you keep it moving. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When you grown, you know that that's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I just process everything different than everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, speaking on trials and tribulations,
Yeah.
can you name one of the biggest trials that you have faced to this day?
Yeah. I'm gonna say probably the trial of my mind state. You know what I'm saying? Like I always had a mind state of like trying to stay up, basically. Trying to stay up and stay maintaining and keeping everything together in my life. But if something go wrong, I'm always like my mind want to jump back to, you know what I'm saying, what I used to do. And I know that ain't good for me.
Right.
That's how I know that I'm fully grown with it, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, everybody think about times when they used to, you know what I'm saying, when the glory days, I'm gonna say.
Right.
Everybody think about their glory days and feel like it could be like that again, but we know it can't. So it's like when times get hard, you got this mind state of like, okay, I can get up out of this. But the way you want to get up out of it ain't the way to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say my mind state.
So, do you feel like men, especially black men, are allowed to be vulnerable?
Now I do. I do now. I wasn't raised and taught that men was
Right.
supposed to be vulnerable, but now, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And I ask every male that comes on the show because a lot of them they be going through a lot, but they always say that men are always taught to
Right.
be strong. Like everybody talk about women problems all
Right.
the time, but men problems don't nobody really be paying attention to them as much as if they don't go through nothing.
At all.
So, how do you handle the pressure to be the man when mentally you're not okay? That was a good little question right there. That was a good little question right there.
That was a
I
great
ain't
question.
never asked that.
That was a great question.
I ain't never asked that one.
Being a man is important. You was always taught to lead, and
Protect.
protect, you know what I'm saying? Make sure pretty much everything is straight.
Right.
That's what you taught to do. But me, like, I learned all my game from a woman. Like, I learned everything about myself, everything I need to know to live in life, all of that from a woman. My dad was present, but he only instilled work.
Right.
Basically, work and, you know what I'm saying, provide for your kids. And, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't even provide for your family because him and my mom wasn't together.
Right.
It was like provide for your kids and, you know, work, take care of them. That's basically what I was taught from my dad. But my mom, she taught me
Everything.
everything else. Everything about living, about, you know what I'm saying, hustling, all that. Everything come from her.
So, did becoming the provider change how you viewed your own mental well-being?
Yeah, definitely did. And it changed my mental well-being because having kids.
Right.
I'm going to say, when I had my daughter, my first daughter, I was still in the streets, you know, and it was times I had her in the streets with me. I knew it wasn't right, but, you know, I had to do what I had to do. And you asked about a situation that
I done bought you back. I done bought you back to one. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's
You
talk
asked
about
a
it.
situation that I can't remember what you said, but
yeah. I know which question.
yeah, I feel like me talking about that right there just brought this situation up.
Good.
You know,
That's what we need.
I kind of got caught up in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I had my daughter with me, but I wasn't with her mom, you know, so her mom lived in Tennessee.
Right.
You know, and my daughter, she was with me for the summer or whatever, and I ended up getting caught up with her, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of, like, regret that.
Right.
I kind of regret having her, like, with me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When stuff went down like that, because I didn't really have nobody to have my back like that. You know, I was in the streets. I mean, I had families, aunties and stuff like that, but they wasn't out there like me. You know, they wasn't doing the things I was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it wasn't like I could just throw my daughter off on them. You know what I'm saying? She was with me. So, yeah.
Okay. And how many kids do you have?
I got 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are they?
My oldest daughter, she just turned 17. Yeah, she just turned 17, and my middle daughter, she just turned 10, and my son, he just turned 6.
Okay. So, how did fatherhood shape you?
It fixed me. I'm gonna say fatherhood fixed me. You know what I'm saying? It fixed all the damage that was in my past. It fixed all the damage that was going on with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it fixed it because I knew I had new faces looking at something. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be that same one like I was with my first daughter.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't show them that. And I don't want them to live what I had to go through. So, yeah, I'm going to say it changed. It fixed me.
So, what's something that, if anything, that you took from your relationship with your father, and it influenced the way that you are as a father?
Being there for him, you know? Like my dad, he was there. You know what I'm saying? He was there for me. It just was the situation. If the situation was different, I know it would have been better.
Right.
You know? But he was there, you know, at times when he needed to be, you know, when I needed to have some daddy love types. You know, he was there.
Yeah. So, how do you balance showing up for others while not abandoning yourself mentally?
I don't even know how to answer that because I feel like when it's time to show up, I show, you know what I'm saying? You got to show up regardless, even if it's abandoning,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, my feelings or how I'm feeling about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's for like my family, because I'm very family oriented.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if it's for my family, then, you know, I'm all in.
Right.
It's not like, oh, hold on, or put something on pause, you know.
Right.
I just feel like that's just what I'm supposed to do as a man, as the person that I am, you know.
Right. So, do you feel like you've had to unlearn anything emotionally or mentally just to evolve?
Say that one more time.
Do you feel like you've had to unlearn anything emotionally or mentally just to evolve?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I feel like I had to unlearn a lot
Right.
just to evolve, like not just with things that I did in the streets or, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like relationships that I had, incidents that I had, like run-ins that I had. Like I had to really, you know,
Right.
unlearn a lot of that.
So it probably was hard relearning.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
Definitely was. And trying to adapt more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to adapt, relearn and adapt. Yeah, it was.
So how do you show love differently now, knowing everything that you've been through?
I show love. I show love a lot, but I show my respect first. You know,
Right.
my respect come first. I respect you, you respect me. You know what I'm saying? And then the love, that's where the love come from. You know, so I'm real big on respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, every time I see you, it's nothing that you definitely show respect first.
yeah.
So what legacy do you want to leave? And that can be emotionally, that can be with the music, like anything. Like, what do you hope to leave in this world?
I just hope that I can leave real wisdom on people. Some people can learn from.
Right.
Some people can really learn from to get better out of life. I mean, like I said earlier, a lot of advice ain't good advice. It might sound good at that time, but
Right.
you know, it in the long run, you will know, damn,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, that wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just say, I mean, just keep going.
Okay. So you was already out of high school and stuff when you moved to Nashville.
Yeah, I was out of high school.
So what was school like?
My schooling, I don't I don't really got no good stories about my schooling. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we ain't on here for the good.
Growing up in school, you know what I'm saying? My school, I grew up in the like I said, Three Rivers is a town. It's very diverse.
Right.
It's half and half, you know what I'm saying? But majority is like, you know what I'm saying, a white crowd.
Right.
So it's like my school that I grew up to, the school that I was graduating from
Right.
was like diverse. It was half white, half black.
Mm-hmm.
But I end up getting kicked out of that school. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Due to the way, type of person I am, I mean, I ain't gonna blame them for looking at me like that because that's what I was presenting. But yeah,
That's just how you
that's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? It was. I feel like that to this day. I feel like people look at me and go off of just instantly
like a stereotype.
Yeah, stereotypes just go off it just like that. You know what I'm saying? And don't get to like you could talk to me or you could see me and you will get to know me and be like, oh yeah, that's a real cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
So what are some how do you feel like people perceive you? Like if somebody had their first impression on you, what do you feel like they think of you?
Like I'm aggressive or like I'm just this hood gutter baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of the way I walk, the way I talk. You know I ain't from around here.
Right.
You know I ain't from, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never really seen nobody like me. I mean, you probably seen somebody like me, but you don't see them on a daily basis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So instantly when you look at me, you don't know what to take from me. You don't know if you be like, okay, well, he might come off aggressive or he might just come off as like, oh, I don't fuck around, or he just don't fuck around type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people go that way before they get to know me or talk to me and stuff.
So, do you think you an introvert or extrovert?
Both. I'm gonna say both because I could talk.
Right.
You know, I could talk. I could, you know what I'm saying, get to know people. I actually could relate to people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Certain people's situations. But as far as like being an introvert, yeah, because I'm not just gonna come off like,
right.
You know what I'm saying, just letting you know about me. Like you gotta get some type of understanding with me to know about me.
So, would you say that you are like a very selective person, or you cool with everybody, or is it like you fill out the vibe first and then you can, know if you can have a conversation with somebody, or know that this person ain't, somebody that you want to be around? Like, how is navigating?
You know what? I seen an interview and this one dude was asked a question something like that, and he said he don't really like people that everybody like,
Right.
but I feel like I'm one of them people. I feel like I'm one of them people because people like me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they get to know me. They're like, yeah, he a cool dude, down to earth dude. And that's what I feel like I am.
Right.
I feel like I'm a cool, down to earth dude. I'm not trying to be.
Right.
This is just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? Some people got to put that face on. You know what I'm saying? To be that type of person. And they ain't even that type of person when that door closed. You know what I'm saying? They take that mask off.
That mask fall out, yep.
You know what I'm saying? But me, like, it's on all the time. It's on in the dark.
Right.
You know? So it's like, I feel like I'm one of them people. I don't think that should be a trend. I don't think people shouldn't unlike people just because a lot of people like them. You know what I'm saying? That's a good person. That person got God in them, obviously.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
So when you moved to Nashville, what was that navigation like? So you coming from Michigan, but Tennessee period is way different.
Totally different.
So how was that navigation? I mean, it can even be being cool with people, just the environments, working, getting to know people, like just navigating the life. Because I feel like Tennessee, we way different.
Like I said, it was hard at first. It was hard because, you know, when I first moved here, bumped into a few trials and tribulations off top.
Yeah.
You know, and it was hard because I just kept getting to the bottom at the point where I was really ready to give up.
Right.
On, you know what I'm saying, being here, trying to change, trying to do something different. You know what I'm saying? But I thought about it in my head, like, okay, well, if I give up on that, then it's like I'm giving up on life because that's me. You know what I'm saying? This is my life that I'm holding in my own hands. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept going, man. And down here in Nashville, it's so much hospitality. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? I love Nashville. Like, Nashville really molded me. You know what I'm saying? Nashville molded me to the man that I am today. Changed me. Like I said, it changed me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love Nashville. That's why I'm here for Nashville. I'm here for everything Nashville. Like they talking about the Memphis versus Nashville, I'm on Nashville. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm from Michigan, I'm from Nashville. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Nashville really changed me. It made me a better person. It brought a better light to my eyes, to sight, you know? Like, it's a bigger city. It's bigger than where I come from.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was going to be the hardest part. I thought it was going to be, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, well, I'm coming from this city, but I'm going down here to this city bigger than where I'm from. I thought it was going to be harder for me, like, navigating life type, you know? But when I got here, I see the hospitality, you know, and I see it's real good people out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's a lot of sideways stuff going on too, but when you don't look at that, you see the bright side of things, you know what I'm saying? And you see the good in people. Right. And that's what I did the whole time.
Okay, so let's get into music. How long have you been doing music?
Doing music,
like making music, like recording and putting music out.
I've been making music in the studio since I was 16.
Right.
Yeah, my first song dropped when I was 17 years old. It was with a group, you know what I'm saying, at the time that was doing their thing in my city. And, you know, I always wanted to rap. They knew it, you know, so they come get me, you know what I'm saying, bring me to the studio, have me in there. But what they try to do is they try to see how can I rap type. They always heard I could, you know what I'm saying, from my mama and her friends and everything, but they want to see for themselves. So it got to the point where I showed them, and they was thrilled.
Yeah.
They was thrilled with it. They like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. They put me down. So I'm gonna say when I turned 17, they dropped a mixtape compilation, and I was on there. I made it to that joint. So yeah, that was my first time ever putting out
any type of music.
And it was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It just, the people that put it all together just didn't, they mind wasn't right for it. They was just doing it at that time. It was just like it was a hobby for them or something, you know?
So it became more than a hobby for you.
Yeah.
So at what point did you, like, basically go on your own?
When I'm gonna say, when I went on my own to do everything, because it's like everything that I was doing with them had crumbled. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm gonna say when I turned about 21, 20, cause I ain't recording no more music. Like when I didn't do another album type thing until I turned about 20, 21.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I start working on my own flow, but I was still trying to keep the name alive with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it got to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you trying to keep the name alive for nothing, because they don't care about you. They don't care about what you're doing. So,
right.
So I got to the point where I just was like, look, I'm gonna do this for me.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, I just started working on music.
So how would you say the music scene in Michigan is different from down here? Like, I feel like when I see like Michigan and, you know, like I listen to some people from Detroit, they got their own lingo and just style.
Yeah.
And I would say Nashville is more versatile, like more people just, you know, everywhere just, you know, with the sound. So
yeah. You see how you said that?
yeah.
You said like when you see Detroit. See, Detroit, when it come to Michigan, everybody think of Detroit. Because that's the highlight.
Yeah, because I ain't heard nothing else.
Exactly.
Like,
that's the highlight. That's the highlight of the music. That's the highlight of the city. Of the state.
State, yeah.
Detroit, you know what I'm saying? But they got their own style because that's them, you know what I'm saying? They got their own lane up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. That whole style go through the whole Michigan.
Yeah.
Everybody pick up from that Detroit flow. But I feel like it's a lot of versatile when it comes to coming down a little more, because like I said, you 2 hours, the city I'm from is 2 hours from Detroit and 2 hours from Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Indianapolis is probably like about an hour, 45 minutes from right there.
Right.
So I'm going to say, all due to being surrounded by all of that, you got different personalities, different styles of people that come around. You know what I'm saying? That come around you. Even though you from Michigan,
right,
you just have all of this different around you. So you pick up different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You pick up different words, different lingos, all of that. So it's not like everything like you just in a D and you getting all that lingo out the D. Like everybody that come out the D to me, they got this, they flow is pretty much on the same pace. They just got a different cadence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got the same type of flow. They flow the same kind of way. They just got a different cadence with it. So I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I like it. I fuck with the D. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it get to a point where a certain person will feel like everything sound the same. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody got that flow, but it's in a different cadence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way they put it on their music and different beats and all of that. But at the same time, like, you still got other rappers from, like, people from Ben Harbor, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You got people from Pontiac, Michigan. You got people from Battle Creek, Michigan. People from Kalamazoo, Michigan. People from Muskegon, Michigan.
Right.
All of this right here got a mixture of different people from, like, Chicago, Illinois, people from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? People from Indianapolis, people from Elkhart. You know, you got a lot of different cities coming into this state.
Right.
And that's throwing off different styles, different lingo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I come from that area.
So, so I just ran across you, Unchained the City.
Unchained the City.
Unchained the City was our first time connecting.
Yeah.
And like the songs that you had, like you came with the energy, you came with the stage presence, like I'm me. Like you came in there like I'm me, this what I got, like y'all finna hit it. Like the confidence level was so high. And the music was bumping. Like down to the beats, down to the lyrics. Like I was right there like, man, like he hard. We don't really get that down here. So I knew you had to be.
Yeah.
I knew you had to be from somewhere else.
Yeah. You know what, too? I was up on you before Chain the City, though. I seen, because you was doing podcasts. You know what I'm saying? And you
Talkz with two.
Yeah, Talkz with two.
Or you talking about me getting interviewed?
Nah, you was on a few interviews before, too, I think I seen. But I seen Talkz with two. I think you had did a episode with somebody on Talkz with two. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's hard. But when I seen the Unchained the City, I just signed up for it. I didn't know who was putting it together.
Yeah.
And then I figured out, I'm like, oh, so this is, I'm like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I had got with you. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I wish I'm not the face.
Yeah.
But nah, man, there's something that I wanted to do for the city. Because we kind of chained up.
That was hot.
You know, my whole goal with that was, man, I don't want nobody feeling like they got to be in competition.
Right.
We gonna have slots that's as simple as $25 all the way up. So, and you go get, like, we gonna give more than you putting in. So, you know, I feel like I got a different concept with the way I ran my show. I wouldn't even say it's a showcase, but I just want to do something for the city because I know, like, for the underground artists, I think most of my crowd is the underground artists. They want to be heard, but sometimes with events that's going around in the city, it's more who popular. It's more
following.
You know, so I wanted to
following it and all that. I understand exactly what
I wanted to just shape that narrative, but you know, you the one sparking an idea for the summer. So, man, you know, I'm trying to get down, like, see what's going on.
And I'm definitely gonna be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Unchained the City, we coming back with it, and I'm coming back with it even 10 times harder.
Yeah. So
10 times harder.
Them songs was crazy. So like, how did you see it? Did you just see other people posting it, or
what did I see? I was on Instagram one day, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, I was up on you already. I was following your
I probably done collabed.
Yeah, and I think you collabed with somebody on it. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. I'm like, oh yeah, bet. Yeah. I just jumped on it though. I didn't know that your name was in there like that. And I just jumped on it. And then when you reached out to me, I'm like, oh, I'm like, bet.
Yeah,
okay,
I definitely appreciate it. Like that Christmas was special, you know. Bought Buck out, man, the Cashville legend.
That was dope.
You know, most people, you know, that was just a connection. Like, I built a connection with him. I didn't really, you know, I ain't never seen him in person. Like, other than that. So, you know, introducing him and just, you know, hosting and just bridging that gap. Yeah. Bridging that gap. Unchained the City. Right. So.
That was cool. That was real cool. Because, you know, a lot of people got to see Buck that day that ain't never seen him.
Yeah, like, and he was, like, he cool. Like, you know, taking pictures with everybody and stuff like that. So. It was a real good come together thing, and the outcome of it, you know, because that was my third one. That was my third Unchained the City.
That was your third.
Yeah, that was my third one. So that year in February, I did
that was
one.
Like your second.
Nah, that third. So the third one, you know, we come back end of the year. The second one we had in April. You know, I took a little break. You know, started focusing on me for a little bit. popping back out, and they like, man, bring Unchained the City back. So we like end of the year.
Oh, so you got more than one motherfucker.
Yeah. You gotta gotta go on a page and look at the recaps at all. Yeah, so man, it's just a good platform.
It is.
Just bringing everybody together, like for artists to get heard. Like, come on,
it's
there,
good for
get
the
heard.
city too. You know what I'm saying? That's good for the city. I actually want to do something like that for Nashville myself. You know what I'm saying? For me being involved in all these showcases and all of that, because I've been doing shows in Nashville so long, bro. Like,
so you done seen how the shows and everything has evolved.
Yes, I did.
So give us input on that, like what were shows and performing like, back then, and how do you feel like they've grown?
When I was first trying to get in showcases down here in Nashville, it was like, okay, you can get in here, but you gotta pay this amount of money or have this amount of followers, or you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be pretty much popping. This was like back in 2000, I'm gonna say 17.
Yeah.
Like 2017, 2015, you know what I'm saying? Like to get in them big shows, like you had to pay some type of dollar. A nice dollar to get up in them joints and get out there like that, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I'm a family man, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of kids and stuff like that. I don't really got extra money like that to just drop for the showcases and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? I end up meeting, like I said, there's good people out there. And I met a real good dude. His name, Kenny Clack. Shout out my man, Kenny Clack. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard his name before.
Yeah, shout out my boy, Kenny Clack. He a real dude out of Nashville. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of life changing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he started doing a lot of things for the city. He did a lot of things for the youth, a lot of things for the city and all of that. But yeah, I ended up meeting him, and he ain't hear none of my music. Nothing. Like he ain't heard none of my music. He just looked at me. He was like, shit, you ready to get on that stage?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because he heard from my sister. You know, my sister was trying to get me in shows and stuff too. And he heard from her. And when we had met the first time, he just looked at me. He ain't heard none of my music. Or nothing. You ready to get on that stage? I'm like, yeah. And the first stage that I got on like that in Nashville was at Sensations, Jazzy Sensations.
Yeah.
In the trenches.
In the trenches for real.
In the trenches, goddamn it. And they loved it.
Right.
And they loved it. And ever since I got that react, it was up from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was up from there. My motivation was like, my confidence and motivation for me was just at an all-time high. I just was like, everything coming. And my boy Clack was like, look, I got you. He just was putting me in all his that was coming up. And, other people were seeing them, seeing them flyers and seeing me do my thing in them shows, and they'd come up to me. See, when you performing at these places, like networking is the key.
Right.
You know Networking is the key behind all of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like at Unchained the City, it was a lot of networking there. I networked a lot. I got a few extra followers, new followers. You know what I'm saying? I met people that do videos, got cameras and all of that. I peeped that's the thing. Like, this is real game, like real jewels, like network. Relationships is more important than, you know what I'm saying, anything that's going on in this music industry right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got a good relationship with somebody, they gon' push you forward. They gonna put your name out there. They gonna let people know, like, hey, check him out. He good. You know what I'm saying? It's the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know, so I feel like networking is the key at all.
It is. It is. I'm glad. I'm like, this probably like my first like real review that I done heard in Unchained City.
Yeah.
For real. So like, I'm glad that you met some people, met some cameramans and locked in for real. Yeah. Like, that's what we want.
I did that at a few shows. Like, I was in the We Battle series. I did the We Battle series of shows and all of that. I networked with them and everything. Got a lot of people I've met, you know what I'm saying? A lot of video photographers and a lot of models. And you know what I'm saying? I met a lot of people through this journey that I've been doing shows and doing music out here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I definitely want to hit on, so I know early in the interview, like in the beginning, we talked about putting, everything you go through in the music, well, as much as you can. How has music been therapy for you?
Music, I feel like music always been like a therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like even back then, you know what I'm saying, when I used to go through things, you know what I'm saying? Once I get in the studio, I can just sit there and meditate and do my thing, think about all the things that's going on in my head and, you know what I'm saying, choose and put it in music. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was kind of a leveling thing for me, you know what I'm saying? But music is everything. You know what I'm saying? Music can really change your mood. Right. It can change your whole mood for the day. You know what I'm saying? You hear the right song, or you listen to the right song, or you make the right song. You know what I'm saying? It can change your whole mood. You know what I'm saying? It can have you happy. Music can have you sad. Music can have you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because it can touch a certain spot to where, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one thing that everybody in the world got in common.
Music. That connection with music.
Yeah, music, connection with any kind of rhythm. No matter if they got a speaker, they got a drum, a board, anything, like they got a rhythm. I'm gonna say that's one thing that everybody in the world got in connection is a rhythm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, if you could sit down with your younger self and tell your younger self anything, what would it be?
It's gonna be people that come in your life that try to show you things and do things to make you think that that's good to do, but look past it, keep going for what you know, and like set a goal for your life. Right. Do right, you know what I'm saying? Know that everything that seem good ain't good. Right. You know what I'm saying? It might seem good at that time, like, oh yeah, okay, it's good, you know what I'm saying? But in the long run,
everything good ain't gold, boy.
It'll catch up to you. So that's something that I sit back to my old self. I really have a real conversation with my old self. And I feel like my old self will listen too, because I was a good listener. You know what I'm saying? I was a good listener, and you know what I'm saying? I caught a lot of things, like just out the wind, but I was also taught a lot of things. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So if you can give, some advice to anybody that's out here, whether, they might be in the streets, struggling with that mindset or environment that you faced, what advice could you give them?
The world is bigger than that hood. The world is bigger than what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? And it's always opportunities, positions, missions. It's always something out there bigger and better for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be stuck in that mind state to where it's like, this is what it's going to be. No. Right. You know what I'm saying? The world bigger than what's going on in your head. So I feel like people need to just step out. Step out on that ledge and go. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going for what you know. I mean, if you're in the streets and you doing this, just know that the streets don't last. Like being in the streets and doing everything that come with the streets, it won't last forever. Only lucky people make it up out of that. Smart people. I'm going to say smart people. Right. Smart people make it out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, the streets could really get a hold of you. You know what I'm saying? And hold on to you. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you like, that's all you got. Right. But it's always something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to say like the streets is wrong for you. Right. Because you learn. You live and you learn. The streets will teach you a lot. The streets will teach you a lot, but it'll also be your downfall if you let it. You know what I'm saying? So
facts. So before we wrap up, can you tell us any project that we can expect anything that you got going on that we can expect?
Oh yeah, man, we finna go crazy this summer, man. We got a few singles dropping this summer. I got a single, Been So Long. That's getting ready to drop at the end of this month, beginning of June. I got another single. We got it out right now. When I was at South by Southwest, I performed it at Behind the Bar. Shout out my man Half Pint Films. You know what I'm saying? It's called Gotta Get It.
Right.
We dropping that June. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 singles coming back to back. I usually do that anyway. I drop two songs at a time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got Been So Long and Gotta Get It coming. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, y'all go stream Street Gospel on Apple Music. Y'all go stream 10 Toes Down. Apple Music. We got the new album coming, man. We just building the participation for it. You know, it's anticipation. You know what I'm saying? We just building it up. You know what I'm saying? We building up. You know what I'm saying? That's why we dropping singles and everything. But we got the album coming. The album will probably be here later this year. No hesitation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where can we find you on social media and platforms?
All right, on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, my mixtapes, whatever you listening to, Mikey Black 131. I'm gonna say that again, Mikey Black 131 on all streaming platforms, on all social medias. You can follow me at Mikey Black 131 on Facebook. Just type in Mikey Black, pop up. On Instagram, Mikey_Black GG. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, y'all go follow me on Maniac_Collection 2050.
Hey, get that merch, because I definitely got some.
That's where we got the merch at. You know what I'm saying? We got all the merch. We just had some new shit drop too. So
wait,
you gonna like it.
Hold up.
You gonna like it.
I'm still trying to catch up. I'm still trying to catch up from what I got a week and a half ago. Hold up, slow down.
We got the spring edition coming,
2025. Oh,
snap. Yep.
Oh, man. Package finna be coming through.
It's coming through. I got something for you.
Say no more, man. Well, look, man, we had Mikey Black on the episode, man. This the end of the episode. This season 2. You feel me? 2 for 2, man. This is a very special season for sure. Make sure y'all go check out my interview. I jumped it off. I gave y'all an hour and 43 minutes, so y'all better go tap in, because I definitely talked about everything from the last year.
Man, go tap in, man.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all go tap in and follow us on all platforms at Talkz with 2, man. Thank you for giving me your time today, man, for sure.
You got it. It's all love, man.
All right, y'all. We out.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Let me fix my crown. Let me fix my crown. Let me fix. Wait, hold on. Let me fix my crown. Let me fix my. Let me fix my. Let me fix. Wait, hold on. Let me fix. I be the villain. That's what they gon' say. Believe 'em. I'm in that era. Disrupting my peace. Deleted. Blocked them. I was stuck as Sam Sarah.